Everybody who's a hater, I would sure like to thank them. I'm Mr. Krabs, you're looking more like Plankton. Now let's see what Cosmo and Ron to do. Obtuse, rubber goose, green goose, guava juice. Powerpuff Girls taught me how to be the nicest by making sure I don't forget the sugar and the spices.
Okay, you beautiful passengers, welcome to the home location. So, I know with every chapter we've watched so far of Rwby here, we've been inside the back of the semi-truck, and that's cool and all, but sometimes I am home on the weekends. I'm able to make time to actually watch some stuff. Usually it's going to be on a Saturday night that I'm watching the stuff at the home location here. That's when the wife's out in the living room, busy on the phone. She does a prayer line every Saturday night between the hours of 8 to 10. So in that time, I'm usually right here, and I'm sitting here going to watch this show with y'all. Well, not necessarily every Saturday will I be watching this specific show, but you know what I mean. Like, I just got done watching DuckTales Season 3, Episode 3, and that was a fun episode. But yeah, now I'm about to sit here and watch Rwby Volume 1. I was about to say season, but I caught myself. Volume 1, chapters. Let's see, I think I was just on 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're on 13 and 14 this time. I'm not 100% sure, but I think 15 and 16 are their own two separate chapters and their own separate episodes, and they didn't get, like a part 1 and 2 sort of thing. So I think this is the last two chapters that were kind of a part 1, part 2 sort of thing. So that's cool. And with the next chapter, I can watch it, and then it'll be chapter 16. We will be done with the first volume already. So, I kind of got flubbed up on my words a little bit there, so I'm just going to shut up now, because I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to go ahead, watch this, and yes, from the very beginning of when I started these reactions, I'm going to go ahead and warn y'all now, if you're new here, I'm a talkative reactor. That's just who I am. I don't sit back and just silently watch something and go, or something like that. I talk. I sit here and be like, oh, that was just stupid. Or, oh my goodness, what the heck was that? I mean, I interact with y'all while I'm watching this. And it's Rooster Teeth, so I don't have to edit the thing. So, hey, here we go. Right ear, left ear, 3, 2, 1, and play. There we go. Intro again. But, you know what? I know I won't have to listen to all the words and stuff like that right away, because I know right after this, there's a lot of people that want me to kind of listen to the soundtrack, and, they want me to listen to the soundtrack together with each other. So, yes, I will be watching a lyric video to that, and just kind of wanting to watch that with y'all so I can really pay attention to the words in each song that we're hearing on this show, because this show is really going over and above and beyond my expectations. I didn't think it'd be what it is now. So, with that said, intro's almost over, so let's see what this episode's going to be about. And with this not being an edited reaction, you're going to see me drink a little. Hey, so we got you three this time, and I finally got your name down. Pyra, I believe. P-H... something, 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 something. Nora, you're happy as always.
That's exactly what he's doing.
I guess so.
Hey, John.
Jean. So we're going to go back. Yeah, I don't think he locked himself out. He's smarter than he looks.
I messed up. I did something I shouldn't have, and now Cardin's got me on a leash, and Kira won't even talk to me. I'm starting to think.
Oh, it's Pyrrha, not Pyra. Okay, now I've got her name.
Nope.
Nope?
Nope. You're a leader now, John. You're not allowed to be a failure.
But what if I'm a failure at...
That's the talk of a leader.
You know, you're not the easiest person to talk to about this kind of stuff.
At least she agrees, right?
When you were a kid, you might have even been a failure the first day we met. But you can't be one now. You know why?
You know, you should go to Osmond about this.
Not just about you and
That's just my opinion.
You've
He
got
seems
to
like a
do
pretty
it,
reasonable
John.
guy.
We both do. And if we fail, then we'll just be bringing them down with us. We have to put our teammates first and ourselves second. Your team deserves a great leader, Jean. And I think that can be you. Have a good night, Jean.
For her age, she's really maturing a lot.
Hey, it's your buddy Cardin. I know you're probably busy with that dust project I gave you, but I'm gonna need you to go out and get me a bag of rapier wasps. And make sure they've got some...
Okay, Jean.
It's important.
Oh my goodness. Either go to Goodwitch or Osmond. I'm gonna just continue to say Oz. Granted, you might be kicked out of the school, but you know what? I don't believe you will because you're a main character, and that's just not gonna happen.
Yes, students, the Forest of Forever Fall is indeed beautiful, but we are not here to sightsee. Professor Peach has asked all of you to collect samples from the trees deep inside this forest, and I'm here to make sure that none of you die while doing so. Each of you is to gather 1 jar's worth of red sap. However, this forest is full of the creatures of Grimm, so be sure to
Really?
stay by your teammates. We will rendezvous back here
Okay,
at 4 o'clock.
full of the creatures of Grimm.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
That's not what a leader does, dude. You gotta stick with your teammates.
Hey, great work, Johnny boy. Now that wasn't too hard, was it?
I think I'm allergic to this stuff.
Great, great, great. So, John, I bet you're asking yourself, why did my buddy Cardin ask me to collect 6 jars of tree sap when there's only 5 of us?
That is one of the many questions I have asked myself today, yes?
He's got so many more in his head.
And you'll find out.
Oh.
Right, so what are you doing to this guy? Really?
What's going on?
Payback.
Pyrrha? What are you...
That's the girl. Red-haired, know-it-all, thinks she's so smart. All right, boys. Last night, old John here managed to round up an entire box full of rapier wasps. And now, we're gonna put him to work. Now, according to one of the essays you wrote for me last week, these nasty things...
Okay. At least you're reading the essays that he's writing for you. That's a good thing, right, y'all? That's...
And you're gonna do it.
Do what?
Hit her with the sap. Either that, or I'll have a chat with Goodwitch, and you'll be on the first airship out of Beacon.
Okay, so, I can kind of halfway see where this episode's going. He's going to have to obviously stand up for himself and not... Are you really going to do it, or what are you going to do? Yeah, he ain't going to be able to do it. He's a leader. He's got to be able to stand up and actually...
No.
Say no.
What did you say?
I said... No!
Uh-oh.
You've done it now.
Yeah, but what about them
You okay?
little wasp thingies? Nora! Yeah! That must be some good sap.
You know that wasn't very smart, Johnny boy. I'm gonna make sure they send you back to Mommy in teeny tiny pieces.
I don't care what you do to me, but you are not messing with my team.
What? You think talk like that makes you tough? You think you're a big, strong man now? Ah! Ah!
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Let's see how much of a man you really are.
I'm believing that's his aura. I don't know. I wasn't even talking during that, and I'm kind of like, what in the world?
That's a big Ursa!
Look at your friends, dude. They're just leaving you behind. Maybe you should think about that, Cardin. You have nobody to defend, help you defend yourself against it, except for him. Okay, so this episode might be taking a turn that I didn't expect it to take. Now,
What? Where?
now it's going and taking the turn of Jean's going to try to help Cardin,
Go get Professor Goodwin.
and
Go with them.
Cardin's going to end up having to be like, okay, you helped me and saved my life, dude, blah, blah, blah. But that was a heck of a hard hit.
Oh no.
And yes, I forgot I didn't do edited reactions when I took that drink. That's what I am talking about.
Wait.
Okay. I think it's time for y'all to step in and help. No, don't help yet. He's learning from his past mistakes. Holy crap! I did not expect that.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Rwby has her speed. You have your glyphs. My semblance is polarity.
Oh, you can control poles. No, you don't. It means she has control over magnetism. Magnets are cool too.
Wait.
Yeah, we gotta tell them what happened.
We could.
Or
perhaps we could just keep it our little secret.
you can give him the confidence that he needs. Yeah. Okay.
Holy crap, Jean?
Don't ever mess with my team, my friends, ever again.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
No Cardin tonight? I thought you two were best buds.
Yeah, well, you don't know the whole story.
I'm sorry. I was a jerk. You were only trying to be nice, and I had all this stupid macho stuff in my head.
John, it's okay. Your team really misses their leader, you know. You should come down. Ren made pancakes. No syrup, though. You can thank Nora for that.
Ah, Nora, how can you have pancakes without syrup?
After all that happened,
Come on.
Would you still be willing to help me? To help me become a better fighter?
Okay. I thought she was about to push him off the cliff. I mean, the side of the house. Well, not the house, but, you know, the building. Okay, so 20 seconds left. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling with only 20 seconds left, we were only going to have the credits left. So, okay, so even though Jean, you know, he faked his transcripts and all this other stuff to get into the school, and, you know, there was one comment in the last episode where it was like, oh, there's a lot of people that really lost a lot of respect for him. But it's like, you know, hey, you do whatever you have to do. And sometimes when you're in that circumstance, you know, your father was a warrior, your grandfather, your great-grandfather. You got a lineage of people that were nothing but warriors who are a part of your family. And now you've got this big name to live up to. But you just can't get into the school. And it's kind of like, what in the world, you know? I mean, it's... I can see where he was coming from when he's faking his transcripts and trying to get into, you know, where he is now. And he's a leader, of course, because from that day out there in, I think it's the Emerald Forest, because I do remember episode titles fairly well for some reason with this show, when they were getting all the chess pieces. So he's a leader now thanks to his actions there. And I agree with most of y'all on the comments saying that this is, you know, that his actions there is why he's mainly the leader. Now, for me in my head, I look at Ozpin, Oz, whatever you want to call him, and I think, he's always going to have ulterior motives for what he's doing. And just for some reason, his character makes me think he has ulterior motives for why he put, you know, him specifically in that leadership role. Probably more than anything to help him grow into the leader that he can become. Just like with Rwby, she can grow into the leader that she can become as well through her having that role. But yeah, this was 2 episodes, technically. No, well, not episodes, y'all know what I mean, chapters. Technically, it was 4 chapters of mainly being about Jean. I'm surprised that he didn't go to, you know, Oz or Goodwitch about, hey, you know, I gotta tell the truth, this is this, blah, blah, blah. And he didn't do that. What it turned out instead was, you know, granted, he didn't technically defeat the Ursa, but he believes he did. It's a confidence booster. So he believes he cut off the head of that Ursa. And I know I'm saying that wrong. Ursa. There we go. But that confidence boost and the fact that what's-his-face, Cardin, witnessed it as well. Cardin's like, oh crap, I gained a lot of respect for you. My friends ran, but you stayed even though I was threatening to, you know, do this stuff. So that speaks a lot of volumes about, you know, just because he did what he did to get into that school, the fact that he stayed and helped protect Cardin speaks a lot of volume about his character. Yeah, he's a lovable goof idiot. Or, you know, from the first episode, we know him as Vomit Boy. So he's still a lovable goof of a character, but he still did what he had to do. So I haven't really lost no respect for him. I mean, granted, yeah, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's worse things in the world that could have happened. And, to me, yeah, he took the spot from somebody else that possibly, you know, worked harder to, you know, who would have worked harder to get the spot, but, you know, who says he didn't deserve an opportunity just because of the character that he has? I mean, he's got a good character. He stayed behind and saved the life of someone who really, you know, who's a jerk. And anybody else, such as his friends, would have ran away. What, Cardin's friends, not, you know, Jean's friend. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. I mean, pretty much, let's see, I don't even remember what chapter we're on. Let's see, 16, 15... 13 and 14. Okay, chapter 13 and 14. So, chapters 11, 12, 13, and 14. I should have really watched all 4 of those together and had one complete story arc with Jean. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. I rambled on and on. So, yeah, it's y'all's turn now. I don't know what else to say other than y'all know what to do from here. Hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.